We are getting so close to S rank on this new Nintendo account.
Huh?
I know it looks like we are. Well, first of all, we just found an Infinite 1 player.
Hi, how are you?
And that's very interesting. This is the first Infinite player I found on this new account with Grandpa Chad on this Zero to Hero series, where I've been trying to take a unranked new Nintendo account all the way to S rank. We're continuing that today. And yeah, this is definitely the first time I found an Infinite player, so this is going to be pretty interesting here. As you saw, I'm only C rank. And yeah, like I said, we're getting pretty close to S rank, even though it doesn't look like it. There's only, 4 more ranks to go. C+, all of the Bs. And then I'm hoping I can go from B+ right into S rank. So realistically, after this video, that should only take 1, maybe 2 more videos before I can reach S rank. Let's focus on the game for a second here. This is quite difficult. I don't know how much power to give it. I think I have to go under full power on the spoon. Although I'd rather be on the green than not. So maybe I'll just go a little bit under.
Nice shot.
Okay, that's not a very good approach. But at least I'm on the green. I do have a chance to putt for an eagle. Ooh, just lipped out there for that eagle putt. That's unfortunate because I was trying to get 3 dots and I was able to get it on my practice swings leading up, but I just gave it too much power there on the actual swing, which made it lip out. I think had I got the proper power, it would have been slow enough to just drop into the hole, not lip out there. But let's look at this for a moment. I have no idea how I was able to find an Infinite player when I'm C ranked, because when I'm playing on my normal account in the higher S ranks, I barely ever find Infinite players, which is, you know, what you want to play against, because if you win, you get a lot of rank for that. But we're also 4 points down to the Infinite player because I did miss that putt there.
Nice shot.
So we're going to be playing catch up here. We're not out of it yet though. We could still have a nice chip on any of the 4 remaining holes. There are going to be chances to bring it back.
Nice shot. Nice on.
Won't be making up any points here on hole 15. Which is fine. I mean, 15, you're just supposed to get birdie here. So here we are, 20 points after 2 holes, 4 points down of first place. On my quest for getting to C+, we can definitely get to C+ in this video. Might be able to make it into B-. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see how the games go, how much rank I get, depending on where I place.
Nice shot. Nice on.
You know, I'm still kind of upset about that putt on hole 14. I have a feeling that this game might end 54-50, and if that's the case, it would come down to that putt on 14 that I missed.
Nice birdie.
But we are not going to count ourselves out of it yet. Grandpa Chad played a very good game of 18-hole golf a couple videos ago. We know he can make some big shots, so let's see if we can make that happen on the remaining 2 holes. We got 12 here, so we're going to need par 5s if we want to make a comeback, although against someone who's Infinite 1, for them to miss the eagle, they do have to mess up, but looks like that's not even relevant because we have 33-mile-an-hour wind. So that kind of negates my chances of making up a stroke here because
Nice
the
shot.
eagle chances are pretty much out the window. It goes to chipping if we want to get the eagle. So in a sense, this is more like a par 4 where birdies are just expected and you're probably not going to make up any strokes.
Nice shot.
So I'm going to be on the rough here. Not too big of a deal. I would have preferred to be on the fairway, but rough's actually fine. This wind is really crazy though. I think my adjustment's like okay where it is right now. Wowzers, I did this exact same thing recently. I'm not sure if it was in a video, if it was when I was playing just without recording, but I went around the same route that I just took. I was chipping onto the green here, just like I did with right to left wind. Everything was the same, and I adjusted too much for the wind, just like I did now. So it's kind of not funny at all. I guess something I gotta work on there, chipping onto the green when going around. Well, I'll tell you what, that is a great way to save birdie there with a pretty long fairway putt. Right off the pin and into the hole. Thing is, all I've done is just solidified my spot in second place. All that putt did was just reinforce how much of a loser I am in this game. Although I suppose if I missed that putt, that would have put me even more of a loser. And hole 7 here. With 4 points down, the only chance of a win is going to be a chip-in eagle here. Hyun, the Infinite One player, she took advantage of hole 14. She took advantage of the seed that we got. So well done to her. Can't complain about a loss when it was my fault. Like you saw, I just messed up that putt on 14. But that's the way she goes sometimes. I'll likely finish the game here with 50 points, which isn't necessarily a bad score. Not to mention the player I am likely going to lose to is Infinite One, which, again, I mean, sucks to lose, but I wouldn't consider that necessarily a bad thing, especially to only lose by 1 stroke. But hey, we do have one last chance here on this chip right now.
Nice shot.
And no, the eagle was not sunk there.
Nice on.
Now I can see Hyun on the fringe there. So you know what? If we sink this putt, we're only going to lose by 1 point. Which is a very interesting place to be because technically we just tied this Infinite One player on the number of strokes throughout the entire 5-hole game. But as you know, the way the scoring is set up, she will take the win because eagles are worth more than birdies. So in the end, it was a 51-point performance for Hyun, Infinite One, a 50-point performance for Grandpa Chad. As much as I am upset at losing, I'm not going to complain about that. It was overall a fine game, I think. Grandpa Chad's first game back from his very short retirement, so no complaints there. Let's jump into another game here. I do not know what's up with the Nintendo matchmaking today, but we just found another Infinite player in a room full of A players as well, and then myself, the one random C player. Don't know if Nintendo buffed the matchmaking or what the heck is going on here, but 2 games into the video, 2 Infinite players in each, or 1 in each of the games. But I gotta be honest, I'm excited here. Let's see what we can do. We are 0-1 so far against Infinite players. Let's see if we can better the record to 1-1, or if Royce is gonna take our name here today and we're gonna move to 0-2.
Nice shot.
Wow, that's pretty close there. Just needed a couple pixels more aim to the left. I did adjust to the left up on the tee there, just not quite enough, needed a tiny bit more.
Nice birdie.
So 13 there with only 2-mile-an-hour wind. Birdies are expected. Looks like we had 5 birdies, 3 pars. So, I mean, to no one's surprise, I mean. Although, maybe it's a little surprised that no one got a hole-in-one there. I mean, it was very minimal wind, very flat, like not really any direction. I'm sure there were some close calls there for the hole-in-ones, but I guess thankfully for myself, no one sunk the ace there and went up on 4 points.
Nice
So
shot.
already doing better this game because last game, hole 1, I was down 4 points. This game, hole 1, tied for first. Now, is that going to correlate to a better outcome in this game? I'm not sure. We are going to find out soon. I don't really want backspin here, but I do want my ball to slow down when it hits the green.
Nice shot. Nice approach.
Damn, that was close. Very, very close. That would have been a great shot, honestly. I think maybe had I gone like a tad less power, I wouldn't have hit the pin at such like the angle that it did. So looking back on it now, I should have gone less power, but to be honest, in the moment, I never would have gone less power. Like as soon as I was eyeing up that stroke, I always was thinking full power. But anyway, enough chit chat on that hole. Looks like I'm going to be still tied for first after that hole. Tied with Broyce, the infinite player in this lobby. So moving into the semifinals, we get hole number 5. Doesn't look like there's any special wind or anything. Nothing that could increase our chances at the eagle or decrease our chances at the birdie. So I don't know, might just see a continued tied for first place after this hole.
Nice shot.
Wow, that's pretty close to the tree there. I would have been pretty rattled if we hit the tree and just got stuck right in front of the tree there.
Nice shot.
And that pin does not look like an easy chip-in pin. I'll be honest. Gonna have to adjust a little bit to the left because my ball's gonna bounce to the right, but also need to get like very precise power.
Nice shot.
Alright, too much aim to the left. Did I say I have to aim to the right previously? I'm not sure. Anyway. I'm glad I didn't undershoot that shot because putting uphill on a curve would have been more difficult. So, as predicted at the beginning of the hole, still tied for first on 30 points here. Next hole could shake up the standings though. We're going to get hole 6. And depending on this wind and pin placement, which it doesn't look very favorable right now, we could see a shake up in the standings. Gonna have to do my absolute best to secure a birdie here. Wow, so not only do we have max headwind, we have a tough-ish hole placement. I would rather it be on the right, but
Nice shot.
I think I'm on Nintendo's naughty list at this point, so they're probably not wanting to give me good RNG when I play their games. Now I probably have to go 3-iron here. Yeah, I don't think 5's gonna be enough, but I have to get like really precise power on the 3, so plus I'm gonna need backspin to slow my ball down when it hits the green, but I don't want to spin backwards away from the hole.
Nice shot.
Ah, dang it. Not enough power there, so that's unfortunate. You saw Royce get a birdie there. And you know what? I think my line was pretty good there for the chip. Just didn't give it enough power. I was thinking my elevated position and the headwind would cancel each other out, but it looks like I didn't get enough power there. The headwind was a bit stronger than the distance my elevated position would have given me off the chip. Man, so this is not going well so far. We've played 2 infinite players in 2 different games, and both times we've fallen behind. Very unfortunate here, not very satisfied with the performance, I guess. And I just hate losing. I mean, I'm sure everyone hates losing too. So it sucks to lose. Especially when you're, against someone higher rated than you, because there's a lot of rank on the line. So it kind of just adds, it's like rubbing salt in the wound, in a way.
Nice shot.
Now, if I get a chip and eagle here, that would help quite a lot. That would bring me into first place only if Royce gets the par, or sorry, the birdie, but he also might secure the chip in. We will see momentarily. And this actually isn't the easiest chip either. Green is slanted downwards, wind is pushing me to the right. So there's Royce with the birdie. The entire game rests on this chip. This is a true test of Grandpa Chad's power right now.
Nice approach. Nice birdie.
Wow, I am gutted right now. I'm actually really disappointed in that. I was so close. Just needed a few more pixels adjustment to the right, and that is gonna come down to another second place performance. I tried to go through all that post-game BS as quickly as possible, seeing if I can be in the same cycle as Boris again, see if we can find him for the rematch. But like I said, I'm extremely gutted after 2 matches now. First match, listen, we lost both matches, but first match we were tied on the strokes. Second match, we did lose by 1 stroke, so props to Boris, but it was a very close match, and still have yet to win in this video, so gotta make sure we do that this game. Well, game number 3 here, and it looks like the Nintendo matchmaking has run out of luck, or I should say our luck in the Nintendo matchmaking has run out, because everybody in this game is in the lettered rank, so I guess that does give us a better chance at winning. But to be completely honest with you, right now with Grandpa Chad in the C ranks, I would rather match in lobbies with an infinite player and get second, rather than match in a bad lobby like this and get first. I just think it's a lot more fun going up against better competition. We gotta make sure to secure the win here. Cannot finish this video without a single win. That would be abysmal.
Nice shot.
Okay, that wind was way stronger than I thought. Only 4 miles an hour, but somehow it pushed me pretty dang far. Oh my gosh, I'm letting the previous 2 losses affect me here. You know, when you're playing golf and you're on a losing streak, you definitely, at least in my experience, you tend to play worse after losing. I guess maybe it has something to do with the emotions. I'm not a psychologist by any means, but maybe just the disappointment from the previous 2 games has led me to not golf as well. Unfortunately, that's not going to fly right now. I got to absolutely lock the frick in. Hole 6, once again, redemption time for me. Par last time I did hole 6, cost me the game. This is a must birdie right now.
Nice shot.
So this is interesting because I'm a lot closer to the green this time with a tailwind. So I don't know if being closer to the green is good or bad right now in terms of my chances of clearing the tree. Okay, definitely way worse. because the power that I gave there was very similar to what I would give with normal wind, just in terms of my distance to the green, which is what I normally do and is usually fine. So I do think being closer to the green there played an effect. Something I gotta remember for next time, just something to note. Can't win every shot, but as long as I correct that mistake for next time, I think we are moving in the right direction.
Nice par.
Well, didn't get redemption on hole 6 as I wanted to. Falling behind. Well, actually, no, I'm not falling behind. In fact, I am moving up. I go from second to tied for first somehow because Nintendo Zone is golf. Should change his name to Nintendo Zone gets a triple bogey on hole 6 because he's trash. Hole 16 here, and maybe some redemption as well. Eagle here. I don't know. Strong wind. We will take a look, but yeah, probably not going to be a redemption eagle here, but we'll try our best, of course.
Nice shot.
Make it on the fairway, but strong wind, it is going to affect the chip quite a lot. Actually, it was a really good line there. I think I got the wind adjustment quite correct there, just didn't get the power down. And so this game is just full of non-redemptions, if that's even a word. Well, 2 birdies there. Gonna keep me in a tie for first place, but now it's only to 1 player. And I just remembered how bad this lobby was. I think the best player was B. There were some E players. Everyone else, like everyone was in the lettered ranks. I don't know why I'm keeping it so close. I shouldn't be this nice to the players. I should just blow them out of the water and crush any golf dreams that they had coming into the lobby.
Nice shot.
The real question is, when is evil Grandpa Chad going to make an appearance? Hopefully never, because that would mean that we go on a terrible, terrible tilt.
Nice shot.
At the moment, this is the most toxic emote that I have. I think I might change them after this game, though. Add some more toxic emotes to my arsenal. And Bill, with the goated chip in par there.
Great eagle.
This is the person that I'm tied in first with. I think that says a lot about how good of a golfer I am. Well, I guess I'm done entertaining my competition here. Let them know exactly how the game is going to end here as I go from tied for first to 10 points up on second place. Don't know how there could be that big of a swing in one hole, but that puts me at 38 after 4. Not that good of a pace, but like I said, 10 points ahead of second. After this hole 9, it is going to be a win. I feel like if I didn't even do this hole and I got 0, like I limited out, I would still win the game. Kind of want to test that, to be honest, just for fun.
Nice shot.
But I should probably just play the hole normally. Although with this wind, it honestly might be a par. Somehow made it on the fairway after that. They were very surprising. Gives me probably the best chance at the birdie as I could have had.
Nice shot.
Huh, should have gone more power there. This aim wasn't too bad,
Nice on.
considering we had max wind. Well, nice way to finish off the match there with a birdie. So 48 points, what is that, 15 point win. So I could have scored 0 on that last hole and still be in second place by 5 points, which is kind of funny. The win is absolutely going to rank us up into C+. Kind of an interesting video. 3 games, only 1 win. We ended up with 2 losses. But I don't know, I hate losing. Really sucks. It's just the competitive nature of me, but I guess we can excuse those losses because they were to infinite players. One of them was to an infinite 1 player where we lost by 1 point, and the other was by an infinite 0 by 1 stroke. So altogether, not too bad of a performance from Grandpa Chad.
Got it.
We are getting pretty close to ranking up out of B+. Hopefully it gets us into the S rank, but that's going to take a few more videos. And if you did enjoy this one, do hit the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.